Hi guys, it's Cherry Live here with an amazing new video called Convention Horror Stories. Halloween is here, and what is more scary than cringeworthy people at conventions? Nothing. Cringeworthy people are cringeworthy. So why not talk about some weird and mainly cringeworthy stories about me at conventions? And I'm not going to talk about my first year at conventions because I was a weeaboo and I was the one making the cringe. That's for another time. Anyways, these stories are not really that horror story, but they creeped me out at the time, and I'm like a newbie a little bit at conventions, so it's really creeped me out. It creeped me out. All these conventions, the convention stories happened this year, and they're at several different conventions. The first story I have was in June. I cosplayed as Honey from Space Dandy. She's amazing. I love her. She's one of my favorite characters in Space Dandy. I cosplayed her, and it was great because some people knew who I was and some people didn't, and yeah. So basically the first creepy, cringeworthy story comes from this guy who's cosplaying a character from Sword Art Online, I believe, and he at first complimented me. He liked the costume, he knew what it was, but later he just started to become creepy. Like, he yells out the character's name and something else, like a pickup line sometimes, and I'm just like, can you not? And it made me really uncomfortable, and I try not to be in the same area as him. But one time I was feeling sick, and I took off my wig because the wig, oh my god, it was hot, and I did not want to throw up right there. So I took off my wig, I started walking around outside, and the guy said, "Honey, where's your hair?" And I have short hair all the time, and I was just like, in my bag. Like, this hair is perfect. It fits me better because it's actually my hair. And he's like, "Oh, okay." It creeped me out. I must say, it creeped me out for no reason. Like, you're probably saying that's not creepy. I'm like, well, like, he keeps on calling me in character and thinks I'm actually Honey. Like, if he actually thinks I'm Honey, then that's wrong. I need to stop. Yeah. But other than that, that costume was a success. I was in a cosplay dating game, and it was really fun. I acted out as her character, which I could do a lot because, yeah, I'm a lot like her, but not a lot like her at the same time. And also at that same convention, it was like around evening. My girlfriend was feeling tired, so she wanted to leave, and we walked to the car, and this girl, like, there was a group of people in front of the hotel where we were getting ready to get into the car, and this girl was like, "You have a good ass." I thought she wasn't talking to me at first, and then I looked over, and there she was, and she's like, "You can pull off those shorts, girl," and I'm just like, okay, I like the second compliment better than the first one. I know I have a good ass, but I don't want you to tell me because I don't know you, and I could be, like, older than you by several years because freaking 12-year-olds look like they're 20, and it makes me mad. Yeah, that made me very uncomfortable, and I have not worn that costume since. Story number 2 comes from my most recent con, which was like this month. That's pretty much all I can say. But it was this month, and these aren't really stories that happened to me. They're just stories, like, not stories, but things I saw that I thought were kind of terrifying and cringeworthy. And and my friends even agreed with me. We were just like, why is this a thing? Why did these happen? Anyways, this convention is bigger than the conventions I normally go to. Like, I don't go to, like, big Comic Cons. I go to small conventions. And my friends and I, we were just chilling outside. It was a nice day. It was actually pretty warm for October and in the mountains. And we were just chilling outside, and suddenly we hear a god-awful scream from a girl. And she screams, "Ruby!" out loud, like, to the point her voice probably broke. And she screams, and she runs over to a Ruby cosplayer and gets on her knees and starts bowing to her. And she started, like, worshiping her. She was like, "Yeah, Ruby, you're the best." And then she, like, reached up to touch her, and the cosplayer was so confused. She was just looking down at her like, like, she was laughing nervously. And I was watching from the distance. I was like, oh no, this is not gonna be good. And, like, the girl tried to, like, touch her face and touch her costume and, like, and she was like, "I love you." And I was like, I understand you can say "I love you" to a cosplayer, like, not in a, like, romantic way, but I'm feeling she actually meant it. Like, she was all devoted to that girl, and I felt so bad for her because she was really, like, the cosplayer was really young, and I don't know how old the other girl was. I think she was at least, like, 17 maybe. But it was kind of scary, and then, like, a few minutes later, my friend wanted to get a picture with a papyrus, if you pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cosplayer. And the girl decided to run to the girl and start worshiping her, too, when he was right in front of her to take a picture. Like, he was waiting for the girl to move and then take a picture. And it's really weird, because also the papyrus was very, very... She was awkwarded out. She was laughing so awkwardly. I wanted to, like, express how sorry I was. I felt so embarrassed for the girl. It was secondhand embarrassment. But after that cringeworthy girl left, she ran away screaming some fandom-related line. And I was like, can people not? Like, yeah, but at least my friend got a picture with the papyrus. But it was right after that happened, so she was kind of iffy. She's like, you can stop. I don't care. Yeah, that's one of those weirdest things that happened to me at the convention. That's also my second year, so the first year nothing really bad happened. The second year was like, what is going on? Did the weebs suddenly come out from their weeb hives? I don't get it. But yeah, that's story number 1. And story number 2 at the convention was very, very weird. I'm not a personal, like, DC or Marvel fan, but I know what, like, the main storylines are and who the characters are. Anyways, my friends, we were chilling in a lobby. There's a lobby, and then there's, like, a balcony in front of it where you can go with the stairs and go in the balcony, and there's other stuff there. And this Deadpool cosplayer walked into the hotel with a sign that said, "Hail Hydra!" And I was like, no! And we just watched him from a distance embarrass himself saying Hail Hydra out loud. But no one was really watching him. We were watching him because I saw Hail Hydra and I was like, oh no, this can't be good. And he went on top of the balcony, right? And he held his sign up high and started screaming, "Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra!" And expected everyone to also say Hail Hydra, and no one did. I cringed. I was like, why did you do that to yourself? Like, no one, like, they looked at him and then they looked down because you don't say Hail Hydra. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. Don't do that stuff. And he just walked away, and I felt really bad for him. He was a grown man. I must say, he was a grown man. And I saw him many times, like, later at the conventions, and not a lot of people were talking to him. Every time I saw him, he was alone or just chilling with his Hail Hydra sign. I'm just like, hell no, don't do that. So yeah, those were my convention horror stories. If you have worse horror stories, but you probably do, or they're just kind of cringeworthy like mine, please leave them down in the comments. I want to read them and laugh because I just love reading cringe stories that happen at conventions. Also, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I will have a thingy right here maybe. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. My next video is next Friday like this one, but it's going to be a surprise. So thank you for watching. Bye!